So very good evening to everyone. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to Pantech e-learning. So hope you can check with my voice. So can you please check with my voice? So welcome to Pantech e-learning. Good evening to everyone. So welcome to Pantech again. And this information today we are discussing about the free workshop about antennas and communication based, and this is about the 1 hour workshop, and the whole content we can show to here with the communication and as well as the antenna, and what is the antenna, how many types of the antennas will be there, and what is the use of the antenna, everything we can discuss. And if you are having an issue, can keep a message in chat box with voice. So once again, good evening to everyone. Welcome to Pantech e-learning. So Pantech e-learning is a platform, good platform for all people who are searching for the new technologies and who are searching for the new inventing ideas for students and as well as for researching and development people, and it's very useful. And we conducted a lot of workshops and projects, internship, everything will be available here. So myself Lakshmi from Pantech. So today we the workshop is on antenna and conducted by KRISHNA Sai Gandhi Group of Institute of Technology, so Department of ECE. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to Convener sir, VV. So CHNUKYA PADIRA, Co-ordinator VEERA RAGHAVULU sir. Thank you sir. Thanks for giving this opportunity. So now we will discuss about everything step by step, how we are using the antenna and what are the uses of the antenna and which type of the role is playing in present days of the antenna. Everything one after another we can discuss here. So once again to raise KRISHNA Sai Group of Gandhi College, thanks for giving this opportunity. And now we will go to the content of the antenna. So the first thing is we should know what is an antenna. So what is an antenna? So the antenna is nothing but previously we are having lots of options if you are going with the information to communicate with the people, and there we are having only the wired communication techniques. But if the people are using more communication part, and every person need communication part, and people also increasing, so at the time we got lot of problems with the communication part. So at the time, and they decided wireless communication part, and in that wireless communication, so they used antennas. Through the antennas we no need to use much more of wider information here. Directly we can use the antennas and we can connect with the wireless information, and we can transfer the information from source to destination. So here the antennas is nothing but we are having lot of antennas in present days, and here what we are having the electromagnetic wave information, and that information we have to transfer into a normal information to a electric wave information. So this is the antenna based, and so in this antenna we are having lots of type of antennas will be there, and in that we are having different type of cables will be there. In that also we are using lot of cable informations to here, and we are having type of antennas. Each and everything we can discuss in a one by one. So why we want to use these antennas? Because present days every person need to get some information from one place to another place. So at the time we need to go with some particular things to transfer data from one place to another place. So that's why we have to use the antennas. This is the one option to get the more information in online, and to get the more to transfer the information from one place to another place, then we can use antennas. And here we are having lots of options. You can see if you are using TVs, okay, if you are using dishes, everything, and that examples will be came because of this antennas purpose only. And we are having different type of the antennas here. So lots of antennas will be there. So wide antennas. So in that we are having short dipole antennas, loop antennas, monopole antennas, and periodic antennas. So microstrip antennas, so reflector antennas. So like that we are having lots of antennas. So in that also we are having array type of antennas, 2 element arrays, linear arrays, and phased arrays. So like that we are having different type of the antennas. In that little bit we will discuss today, and after that how we are using the antennas with the communication, then we can see here. And the first one is dipole antenna. And what we are discussing here, the first one is about the dipole antenna. And in telecommunication, or in a television communication, or in a telecommunication, we are using different type of the antennas. In that we are using dipole antenna, and this antenna is used for to share the information in widely. So that's why we are using this dipole antenna. And in this, they started in 1887 only, this information about the dipole antenna. Here the transformation of the data is easy only, but we can't send the more data from one place to another place. And we are having little bit advantages and disadvantages. In advantages, you can see balanced designing options will be there. Means we can balance the receiving of the information or transferring the information, and we can rectify the problems. And the designing of the antenna is also very simple compared with the normal next arrays. But what we are having the disadvantages on it. And what are the disadvantages on it? And we are having because of the sizing, and we can't move it sometimes. Okay, so that are the disadvantages if you are going with the dipole antennas. So coming to the horn antennas, this horn antennas will convert electric power into a radio wave power, and radio wave to electric power. So these are the one type of the antenna. This is the second type of the antenna. Then we can call it as a horn antenna. And here we are converting electric power to radio waves, and radio waves to electric power. Like that we can transfer the data from source to receiver. And for this information, and we have to build the antenna compared with the dipole antenna. Very simple. And here we have to use a particular size of the frequencies, everything we have to adjust in proper way compared with the dipole antenna. And this is one better one compared with the dipole antenna, because some little bit size will be different, and we can go with a much more frequency. So that's why we are using horn antenna. In horn antenna also we are having some advantages and disadvantages. And why we want to tell about the advantages and disadvantages? Because in first dipole antenna, you can see we are having some disadvantages. Little bit we can rectify because of a second type of updated antenna as a horn antenna. So that's why for every type of the antenna should have pakka advantages and disadvantages. So we already discussed about the first dipole antenna. Now we are discussing about the horn antenna. So in this horn antenna, so we are taking the advantages and as well as the disadvantages. What are the advantages? The construction will be very easy compared with the dipole antenna, and we can deliver the data directly, and we will get the bandwidth also very better compared with the dipole antenna. And we are using here with the horn antenna, we can use this horn antenna along with the parabolic reflector disc also, and it will give the much more gain. So that's why we are going with this horn antenna. So simple thing, why we want to go with every time with the updation, because the first one what we are having the antenna, we are not satisfying with that. That's why we should go with the next antenna. And here the first one is the dipole antenna, and there we are not getting proper output. That's why we should go with the next antenna. And here what we are having the disadvantages in a horn antenna. Here if you are taking the horn antenna, compare with dipole, the construction of the horn antenna is okay, fine, but here also we are having a little bit difficulty with the size of the horn antenna. So that's why we have to go with that. And here the bandwidth is better only, but it's not much more better because we are having only the limitation up to 20 dB. Okay, 20 decibels only we are having the option to get the better bandwidth. So that's why we have to move with some advantage. So that's why we are going with the third one as a parabolic dish antenna. And I think every people knows about a third antenna, I think so, because the dipole antenna no one can see much more, and horn antenna only less people can see, and this parabolic antenna, dish antenna, every people knows, because in school days I saw this type of the antennas at anywhere, and in present days also they are using some particular locations because of to get the information, to transfer the information from one place to another place. So that's why we are going with the parabolic antennas. And these parabolic of antennas, why we want to use, and this is used for the satellite communication techniques. Okay, to transfer the data and to receive the data, we can use this parabolic type of reflection of antennas. And can you see, we are having the frequency in horn antenna 300 megahertz only, but in parabolic antenna we can go with the 1 gigahertz and up to down to 100 megahertz. So compare with the horn antenna, the parabolic antenna, we can get the much more frequency, better frequency. And here what we are having, the bandwidth also better to get the better accurate result here. So that's why compare with the horn antenna and as well as a dipole antenna, then we are using a parabolic antenna because we are having much more frequency with a better bandwidth, but we are having little bit narrow bandwidth, and that's why we are telling it as a here advantages and disadvantages will be there with the parabolic antenna. And what are the advantages with the parabolic antenna? So we can reduce the minor lobes, means if you are having any issues with the transferring of the data, then we can use it. And coming to the next one, wastage of the power is reduced. Why? So why means, can you see, compare with the other two, the designing of the dish antenna of the parabolic is better. So that's why we can say the power will be reduced because of this one. And the length also very better compared with the last two, and this can place at anywhere almost. The construction of the parabolic dish antenna is better, so that's why we can adjust at anywhere. So that's why we are using that one. But we are having, even if we are having some disadvantages with the parabolic reflector antenna. So what we are having in the parabolic reflector antenna, some disadvantages. The only problem with the dimensions, okay, and means sometimes it is a wireless communication system only, but we can't get much more information from the online. But we are having lots of applications in telecommunication and satellite communication. We are using this parabolic dish antennas. And coming to the fourth one, so antenna arrays, because in a present days at anywhere we can see the antenna arrays, and these are the better thing. What we are having, the array is nothing but a group of the information, right? So group of the data. So antenna array is nothing but it's a group of different type of a group of antennas, we can call it as. By using of this one, and we can get the much more bandwidth, better bandwidth, and we can transfer the data from one place to another place in a better way. But only the one problem with this huge amount of arrays you are using means it will take the little bit space is extra. So and the antennas, we are having the antennas position also T shape only. I think if you are ECE people in third year or the fourth year in your BTech, and they will provide a subject also about this one, okay. So we are having one subject about it, and antennas, and there you can see different type of the antennas, and T-shape antennas we can see more. So that's why they just designed here the format. But always at everywhere we are having a H-shape antenna and T-shape antennas. Mostly we will use H and T-shape antennas, and these are the examples for it. And we are having different type of the applications, different type of the examples also there. So we will discuss everything here. So everything will be a possible with the antennas only. So we can check lot of antennas and different type of the applications will be there here. Okay, so now we are discussing about the different type of antennas with the applications. So can you see we are having the wide antennas and aperture antennas, reflector antennas, lens antennas, microstrip antennas, and array type of the antennas we are having. Okay, so in that based on the examples we are having the different type of applications. So we can take anything, and we are having different type of much more applications also in our present days. So that's why if you are working with the AI part also, the antennas to transfer the information from one place to another place is important. So that's why we should go with the antennas applications. And coming to this one, and these antennas based, okay, what we are having the antennas we are using only to communicate with the people only, right? And otherwise to gather the information from one place to another place. Means, for example, if I want to transfer any data from here to Chennai or Coimbatore something, then I can't transfer the data directly, I can't go there. Then what I can do, I can transfer the data in online, right? So that maybe we are having different type of the chances. So like that, here to transfer the data, and we are using the antennas, but in that the communication part is also important with these antennas. So that's why we have to discuss about the 5G communication along with the antenna. So almost we can go with the microstrip antennas only for the software and hardware setups what we are using present days. So in that microstrip antennas, if you want to transfer the information, the antenna should be there, but we should know about the communication part along with that. So that's why, so how we are using this what is that antennas along with the communication part, we can see now. So first we are having the information in a two parts, wireless and wired communication. Wired communication is nothing but what you are having the data, we have to transfer the data in a what is that physically, but here in wireless we can transfer the data through the space or through the ground level area. So like that we can transfer the data. So that's why we are going to the different type of the technologies also in communication, and that is about 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G technologies will be there, and present 5G and 6G is going on. The 6G is not exactly 6G, so it's almost with the only 5G, and 5G also not activated for all people and all different type of the networks also, because if you want to transfer the data, and if any person want to see your information or listen your information, you need to go with communicate with the information. So in antennas what you are doing, you have to communicate the information only. That's why we are going with the communication part here. And here we are having different type of the stages, okay, 1G, 2G technology, 3G technology, 4G and 5G. So coming to the 1G technology, so the 1G technology, why we want to use the 1G technology, okay, what we are having the advantages with the 1G technology. So the first thing, in wireless communication they started with the 1G. 1G is nothing but, I think we can see some memes, okay, so 4G, 3G, 2G, 1G, like that we can see. If you are saying through by using a 4G, it will come like a hello. In 3G, hello, like that it will come. And in 2G it will come like hello. In 1G, hello. Means what is that? So based on the technology 1G, 2G, 3G, based on the generations, the speed is increasing, and we can get the much clarity compared with the first generation to updated generation. So but they started with the generation of the 1G generation, and they started with the telecommunication with the 1G in 1980s. They have started up to 1990s, and the speed is very low, 2.4 kb only, because the starting time, no, because if you are going with the updation part, you should know about the basic part. You should know about the starting part, because based on the starting part only everything is updating. So you should know about the basic starting information also, that's why. And at the time it will allows only the voice calls up to one country. And you can see the picture here, what we are having the picture. Because of the picture also you can say how we are having the communication with the people. And this is not the digital communication also in 1G, that is about only the analog communication. And they used only up to one country. It's not possible to transfer the data from one country to another country also at the time. So that is about the 1G technology. But in this 1G technology we are having lots of drawbacks, means disadvantages. Poor quality, voice quality, battery life is very low, and phone size also very high, no security, limited capacity, and we know very well about all these disadvantages. But I have to say a little bit about the voice quality, why it's not clear, because it's very slow. And coming to the first one is we are having very low speed, so that's why we can get very voice low. And battery life, why it's very poor, means the construction what we are taking in a first generation, that's not a fully better construction. But they started, that is very good thing, because of the first generation only now we are in a 5G generation. If it is not there anything, then we can't build any new information. That's why the basics information is very important. Coming to the no security, yes, everyone can take that mobile and they can speak with another people, they can connect with the people. So if any person is using, every person can use. We don't have any security at the time, and we are having only the limited capacity. We can speak only up to 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like that only there. And the poor handoff reliability, means if source side, means in source side any person is speaking and like opposite person won't speak. If the person is completed to speaking, then the second destination person can speak. Like that we are having options in a 1G. That purpose we are having a disadvantages. That's why we have to rectify the disadvantages using a 2G technology with the communication part. So in 2G technology we are having a second generation, and here we are having the GSM module also. The GSM module is nothing but we can send the messages through the mobile, means we can send the text messages. The first text message will be started because of only the 2G technology. And the speed also increased compared with the 1G. There 2.4 kb only, but here 64 kbps, means there it will come hello, like this, like that. Now in 2G it will come hello, like that it will come, right? So this is the one of the best example for this. And we are having a MMS. We can share the multimedia messages and normal text message also we can share by using the 2G technology. But here also we are having some disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? So in this, in present days all people are with the digital network only. That's why in 2G technology it's not possible to share the more information. We can share the messages, we can share the MMS multimedia videos, but we can't share much more size of the videos. For example, 1 second video, 2 seconds video we can share, but 10 minutes video you can't share through the multimedia MMS. Okay, so that are the disadvantages with the 2G mobiles. Then they convert into a 3G mobiles. But before going to the 3G mobiles, you should know about what is 1G and 2G mobile communications part. And coming to the 3G technologies. So now we are discussing about the 3G technology. is GSM modem is available in 4G. So if you are sharing the information, okay, so text message information you are sharing means everything will be there. So in 1990s only, at anywhere they started to launch. Some people is asking about 1G mobile when they started. In 1980s only they started, and 1990s in everywhere they started. In India also same thing only. And another person is asking, is GSM modem is available for the 4G? Yes, because what is it? You are sharing the text information means the type of the format will be there. But what is the difference between the 1G, 2G, 3G means the designing will be different. Because previous generations, previous generations, we don't have much more bandwidth, not clarity also, clarity also not there, and smart work is not there. Basically at starting time, no smart work is not there, but now we are having the smart work, and that's why within a a small mobile also we are storing lots of information. So that is the advantages with the technologies 1G, 2G, 3G. Why we are moving with the updation means that is only the advantage. Okay, so now we can go with the 3G technology. The 3D technology we started only in 2019, and data we can transfer from 144 to 2 Mbps means in first we just transferred only 2.4 KB, but after that 64, but now we are having 144 kbps to 2 Mbps means, so hello we can say like that, hello like that we can say. So that is the use of the 3G technology, and here the bandwidth is very better, and we can share the video and audio files compared with the 2G technologies. We can share the information, and we are having in 3G option we are having the security options also, means the password, you know, the password options, right? In password options also we are having lots of options. Fingerprint will be there, and letters will be there, and numbers will be there. So how you need, we can use the security in a 3G technologies, but only the thing is we have to provide much more faster, because everything we have to check, compare with the previous technologies. Every person need updation, because we didn't satisfy with what we are having the updation information. Every time we need much more updation, right? So that's why we have to go with 3G technology to 4G technology. But before going to know what are the disadvantages in 3G technology, so in 3G technology, so it's giving a better opportunities only comparing with the 2G and 1G. So sending and receiving mails options will be there, and we can browse the web also, and the gaming activities will be there. We can connect with the mobiles also. We can stream in a mobiles and TVs. Phone calls we can do, everything we can do. But the thing is only about we need much more faster. That's why we have to go with the 4G technologies. Here the hello will come, hello like that it will come, because the high data speed access will be there with the 4G technology. And here they provided the Wi-Fi technology and WiMAX also. I think every people knows about the Wi-Fi. Previously we don't have any Wi-Fi options much more, right? But now we are having a Wi-Fi options. In that Wi-Fi options also we are having lots of options now. Previously we are having a little bit options only there, but now we are having lots of options in a Wi-Fi. Because if you want to transfer the data, previously it's not possible to transfer the data, but now you can connect with the Wi-Fi with the hotspot, then you can share your information to any person, but in a limited bandwidth area only. Okay, but now here the speed will be 100 Mbps to 1 Gbps. First 2.4, next 64, 144 to 240. Now we are having the 100 Mbps to 1 GB. Compared with the 1G, 2G, 3G, the 4G technology is very high. So that's why we are using 4G technology in a present days is very high. And here we can go with the mobile multimedia access, and we can use it anywhere globally. We can use international purpose, we can use, and wireless process will be there, and the bandwidth will be also very nice. Everywhere we can use. We are having lots of information with this in a 4G technology. So we are having GPS module also, right? In 3G and 4G, GPS is nothing but what is that, location process also, means we can share the location to from one place to another place. I mean, we can share our location to any another person, live locations, right? So GPS process also will be there in 3G and 4G mobiles, and this is the one advantage exactly compared with the previous versions. So now in 4G technology, everything will be there, and anywhere we can use this one. In internationally we can use, because we are having the more security, because face option will be there, fingerprint will be there, and password option will be there, and we are having the high capacity, means 16 GB, 32 GB, 64 GB, 128 GB also there. So spaces, and the cost will be a little bit better only, but Apple mobile is very high cost, but compare with Apple remaining will be having a same features, but that are very nice. But why some people want to use the iPhone, means it's a brand and it will give the much more security compared with others, because the operating system part will be a different. If you are taking MI mobile and Moto or Realme, all will be very near only, okay? We don't have much more security, but in Apple everything will be very secure. That's why the cost will be very high, and the designing also very different. So that's why we have to use this 4G technology. Attendance link at the end of the time we can give you. What is the range of the frequencies used in 4G? So yeah, range of the frequencies I told you now already. So Mbps to GBs we can use the information, okay? So we are giving every generation having a different type of frequencies, and along with the bandwidths you can check that one. Some people is asking about uplink and downlink. The modulation techniques will be different. Based on the requirements, we have to use the different type of the modulation techniques. So can you please check with that? Any doubts you are having, keep message. I will share you the attendance link. So attendance link we are providing, don't get worry. And mail ID, if you want to contact the people, and mail ID is about hyd@pantechmail.com. Otherwise we will provide you some mail IDs also, don't get worry. Why we can't use 4G in 5G mobile, 5G in 4G mobiles? In 4G mobiles also we can use the 5G, because that is about the software setup, and we can use it also. But for example, why can't means, I will tell you. If you are taking any controllers, we are having 40 pins or 30 pins, but in that we can use only the 30 pins, but remaining 10 pins will be for the future purpose. If we designed our mobile with the software setup, for the future version we can use the 4G 5G in a 4G mobiles also, but we don't have any option. You didn't build a mobile without any extra options, then we can't use the 5G information in a 4G mobiles. So what are the advantages with the 4G and 5G? Yeah, now I will say, because up to 4G only we completed, now we can go with the 5G technology too. So we are having a little bit disadvantages in a 4G also. So battery users are more, because at starting in 1990s 2000 very less people only use, but now every people having 2-3 mobiles, right? So at least one mobile should be there in village or at any country locations also. We are having every person having at least one mobile, some people having 2-3 mobiles also. So what happened here, if the people are using more mobiles, if you want to speak with one person to from one place to another place, the problem with only the communication is very less. Now also we are getting sometimes yeah, I can't listen your voice properly, like that we can get some options. Why? The people are increasing, the bandwidth is very high, but the people also increasing. So that's why sometimes we are getting that issues, and here that is only we are telling here. So the expensive will be there, and for the next generations we are having little bit of disadvantages like this in a 4G. That's why in 4G to 3G how we converted, then you can see options. Now we are going with the 5G technology. In 5G technology we are having worldwide, we can use this one, and we are having the full of Wi-Fi connection, means wireless connection will be there for the more reliability with the more speed and better range. Better range is nothing but the bandwidth is very better compared with the 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G. And speed means you can see speed and clarity will be very high compared with the past generations. I think I watched some videos, movies before 3 to 4 years, that not very clear, but now we are having the HD process also. The HD also used because of the 4G and 5G technologies only. So here the HD technologies also we are using for the 5G technologies, and you can check the mobiles also here. So like that mobiles also coming in the present days. And in 5G technology, why we want to use the 5G technology means it is the 5th generation of the technology for the communication. It started in the 2010s only, but we just want to go with a much more information. We don't want to take any more less limitations, and the worldwide every person can use this one. Worldwide web we are having here, and lots of advantages will be there. We can connect the information with the mobiles, TVs, and news, everything. And we are having the high speed and high capacity will be there, and HD quality also will be there. Can you see the option? I said already HD quality, and large amount of memory space also will be there. The design is very simple compared with the 1G, 2G, 3G, and the 4G and 5G designing of the mobile is also very nice, and the clarity is also very high compared with the 3G and 4G in a 5G mobiles, and the fast operation will be there, and it's more effective and more attractive thing, because everything will be there with the very faster operations. So that's why we are using 4G, and these are the different things what we are having issues and what we are having advantages coming to the 4G to 5G. Can you see? So switching options, circuit and packet will be there, the same thing will be there, but in data rate up to 20 Mbps only there, but now we can share the information up to 1 GB also. Okay, the combination LAN WAN MAN we can use. So here also same thing, LAN WAN MAN, and whole international purpose worldwide also we can use this 5G technology. And coming to the wireless access of the 5G communication, in 5G wireless access communication we are having lots of information, and we can transfer this information who are having mobiles through the traveling, or through the if they are traveling in air, or if they're traveling through the vehicles or in water, at anywhere everyone can access this information. But why sometimes we can't communicate with the people means because of at the time, if lots of people are using about the communication, then we can't get the information. So that is a problem with this sometimes only. And we are having lot of features in a 5G communication. So coming to the 1G, 2G, 3G, you can check the last options here. The first one is radio telegraphy is there, means we can call, we can connect with the people. And after that 1G technology came, analog telephone, and after that GSM module will be there in a 2G, and in 3G we are having a video call, send SMS messages, mails, everything is possible, and some security also possible, fingerprint, face, like that. Along with that LTE speed is there. Okay, LTE high speed is nothing but it's very HD quality, and compare with the normal process, LTE is very high process. And here we are using MIMO antennas and as well as FIFO, means multiple inputs, multiple outputs, we can get the information here. So can you see here, 4G is nothing but this one, and 5G is this one. So why they given the picture means we can break this information, right? So that's why. And we are having a lots of technologies, 1G, 2G, 3G, and which type of the multiplexes plexing we are using, and which type of the technologies we are using, which type of the deployments, when we started the deployment, and what is the bandwidth, everything will be better compared with the first to second, second to third, third to fourth to 5G. So that's why we just highlighted this one. Can you see, everything will be possible only, and all we just combined, and in 5G all are very high compared with the 1G, 2G, 4G generations, 3G generations. The 5G is very high. So, and the people also increasing because of the fast operation, people also increasing. That's why the people not going with the cable paths in present days. So why we want to use this solutions, I mean why we want to use this wireless means at anywhere we can use this wireless communication, because I think we can see the ISRO part, right? ISRO. So ISRO, what they did, they have designed everything, and they transfer the information, so through the satellite communication only that's possible. So that's why for the type of the communications, how we are communicating, we are here only, but the satellites will be there. And what is that, ISRO, they started with the Chandrayaan 3, and it went to moon also. How it will be possible? Because of the better communication part with the business bandwidth, each and everything. And we are having lots of applications like to connect from one place to another place, to connect with the multiple devices also. Previously, if you want to transfer the data, it won't be possible. Now if you are connecting the data in your mobile, then you can transfer the data to the mobile, laptop, and to anything you can connect. And we are having the Bluetooth option also, better Bluetooth options, everything will be possible. And we are having lots of options, lots of communications will be there. And now for the security options, for the what is it, traveling purpose, for the security applications, for medical application, everything, for everything we are using under the mobile only, and we are communicating with the people easily because of the 4G and 5G technologies. So like that. So what happened in this picture, can you see the picture? Because this is the back office, and these are the satellites. Okay, antennas will be there. Okay, what happened, so how they went to here? Because what they are getting the information, because of the information they are going to there and transferring the data, and they are controlling each and every situations. The communication not only to communicate with the people, lots of problems we reduced because of this communication along with the antennas. So these are also examples. In military applications also we can use this one. And different type of the users also we can use. And we are having different type of the modulations to transfer the data. Some people asked already. So any questions you are having, just keep the messages, and I will tell you the information also one after another, because I am checking. So please check with your network connection also, because I am listening everything here also. For me the voice is very clear. So So some people is asking about why two people sitting beside of the places, why they can't get the same signal strength. The signal strength will be because why we can't get the same strength means, for example, the bandwidth will be there only to share the information to the 5 people, but 10 people connected, then how it will be possible, right? So that's why for one person the signal will come very high, and for some time if the users are very high, the signal won't come more. And if you want to communicate with the communication thing, and you have to know different type of the modulations. That is about the first one is about the amplitude modulation. Amplitude modulation is nothing but amplitude can changes, but frequency and phase won't be changed here. So along with that modulating signal, you have to carry with the carrier signal, then only the modulator signal will be applied here, then you can get the amplitude modulation. Coming to the frequency modulation, in frequency modulation, frequency only will change, and phase and amplitude won't be changed. And coming to the phase modulation, only phase information only, phase only will change, means the positions will be changed, but frequency and amplitude won't change in that. And coming to the communication part, we are having this information. First you have to take the starting sending side, we can call it as a encoding, or sender side. Receiver side is nothing but the decoding. We can say the information. If you want to transfer the information from one place to another place, it won't be possible to transfer the data directly. So whatever you are sharing the information, if you want to send the message like hello to someone, so it will go to the space, and there if the information is going, it will go to the encoding option, and through the channel it will take the information, the encoding information it will decode, and after that the receiver will receive the information. That's why at starting time we can say source side as a modulation, and destination side we can say it as a demodulation. So here MIMO encoder we used, and OFDM, orthogonal frequency division multiplexing we used, because for the wireless communication we can use orthogonal frequency division multiplexing modulators only. Along with that normal modulators we have to use, and in between we have to connect with the antennas and as well as the channel. And after that, this is about the encoding part, and this is about the decoding part, means this is about the sending time and this is about the receiving time. But sometimes the receiver can replace the position also, sender like that, and sender can replace the position with the receiver also. Like that we can transfer the data from one place to another place. And so this is about the whole information. Till now, if you are having any doubts and if you contact anything information, then you can contact to these numbers. So our director sirs, so Senthil sir, Kumaraswamy sir and Srinivasan sir, and contact to those numbers for further information. And if you have any doubts, you can keep the message now itself. So some people is asking, I want to use the satellite communication in a project. Okay, so actually in my BTech, my project is with the satellite communication part only. So I will say one thing, for that we can use different type of the softwares. MATLAB we can use, otherwise we can go with another softwares also. What we are using, it's not a exactly thing. Which type of the software tool you want to use, you can use. But if you want to transfer the information from one place to another place, if you want to check with the satellite communication, everything will be possible only with the prototype. What we are doing, every project will be a prototype only. For the satellite communication also, for my project I used satellite communication project only. What is my content means, if anything is coming to the coming near to my satellite, then it should detect. And before that, if it is any unwanted thing coming near to the satellite, and with the distance it should calculate, anything is coming, then I should move the satellite from that place to little bit another side. So that is my project. And we can do with antennas with the MATLAB, and with the another softwares also we can use. So if you are having any doubts, you can keep the message. I think, hope you understand everything. And if you are having any doubts, please keep message in chat box. Any doubts, you can keep message in chat box. So attendance link we already provided. If you need the attendance link, please check with the chat box. So this is the whole information about content. So once again, I want to say thanks to Rise KRISHNA Sai Gandhi group of institutions of the department EC. Thank you, because every people won't give this type of the opportunity and information. So they came to front and to share the information because of that Rise KRISHNA Sai Gandhi group of institutions. So that's very happy to share this information with you all people, because they conducted the people should know everything. The AI is only not a big thing in a present days. Along with that, the communication part also very important. So that's why we should go with the communication part along with the antennas, because which type, if you want to transfer the information from one place to another place, or you want to communicate with the people, this is also very important. The AI part only not is important, this is also very important. So that's why I'm very thankful to that college also, who are participating in this information, and thanks for your patience levels, and thank you. So please keep message if you are having any doubts about the antenna and communication. Okay, hope you understood everything, and we can complete the meeting. Thank you. So if you want to get any information about projects, internships, or projects, about the workshops, you can contact to these numbers. So please contact to these numbers if you want any information. Thank you. Any doubts, you can keep the message here. Okay, attendance link we will give only little bit time only. So please fill the form attendance link to get the certificate. Thank you. So within 15 to 20 minutes you have to fill the attendance link, then you will get the certificate. The certificate we can provide through WhatsApp or the mail ID, and it will take time up to 1 week, or within less days also you can get. It's based on the requirements. Thank you.